Okay, everyone, we are taking a first look at Samurai Warriors 5. We are playing on the Xbox Series X. Keep in mind, this is a review copy provided by the publisher. This came out today, the 27th of the 7th. Um, and we're playing on next gen consoles, but this isn't officially a next gen game. This is a last gen game. And what's more interesting here is this this seems like it hasn't got a next gen version also. Um I because there's not a native Xbox Series. If I go here, my games and apps, see all. There's not a native, um, like it isn't tagged with XS to say that it's a native next gen version. But from there has been a demo that came out a little while ago, and people have been trying that and it seems to run better on next gen. So this came out on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Switch version is 30 FPS, and I think, don't quote me on this, I think these versions are 60. So maybe this is like running in like a backward compatibility plus mode or something like that. But when we get in there, resolution wise, it looks a bit low to me though. Again, I haven't been pixel peeping, so I'm not quite sure, but there is shimmering edges on a lot of the graphics, which makes me believe that this might be a lower res game, but I'm not 100% sure, like for the textures and stuff. But before we get into all that, like if you don't know what Samurai Warriors is or what the Warriors games are, we probably all heard of Dynasty Warriors or like the Hyrule Warriors game, the Zelda game that came out recently. That's based on the Warriors games. So yeah, this developer has been making these Warriors games for a long time, since like what, PS2 I think. So Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors are the big ones that go head and head. They just basically changed the era of where they're telling their story from. Let's just click into this. We've had a few Dynasty Warriors and things. We haven't had a Samurai Warriors in the longest time, and they've made a big few, because we got like Dynasty Warriors 11 or 9, I don't know where we're on now, in like 2018. Let's quickly go into settings and show you what's here, what's in gameplay. That's it. That's all. Display health, display objectives, display ultimate skills, battle tutorial. Turn the music down a little bit just so it doesn't drown me out. Single player controls, co-officer controls. Wait, what is co-officer controls? Is that like co-op? Yeah, I played this for about 5 minutes just to test the audio stuff. There's a vault that is locked, and there's the unlocked upon completion of Nobunaga's Path Chapter 1. So I think the demo that is out that you could try for yourself is like Chapter 1 and 2. So we might like jump into this a little bit here and then jump forward. Because one, it takes a while to start before it fully opens out, and two, you can see that content out there already. So the big changes, because it's been like what, 5 years since we've had a Samurai Warriors game, not a Warriors game. They've totally changed up the art style here. I'm not going to talk over this. Still no English voiceovers. The reason that gets, I want to explain in a second. The reason that is hard is sometimes when you're battling and they're talking, unless you don't speak the language, you can't always read what's going on because you're focused on battle. So yeah, art style and playable characters are the big things they've changed here. Let's begin the Sengoku era. These games are known to have like a massive cast of characters. This has like 20 or 30, somewhere around there. Don't quote me on an official number, but yeah, with the change in art style, I don't know. I don't know if I would say they're going in a different direction with this, because it still plays like a lot of Warriors games, right? But this might be a perfect place to jump in if this is your first Warriors game. I don't think you would need to know much about others.
こぞって上洛を目論んでいた。野望をひしめく戦国の世を生き残り、新たな時代を切り開く者は果たして。
So yeah, it's interesting. The last Warriors game that came, Dynasty Warriors, that came on the Xbox One X, that had a One X patch, and that even that didn't run well. And from what I'm hearing, this does run well at least. But I don't know what they've done to the resolution and textures to make it run that well. All right, you will begin with the story of Nobunaga Oda. I apologize up front if I butcher these names. Selecting the clearing scenarios will unlock new scenarios. To get started, select the first scenario, raid on the I'm not gonna say it, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. You can change difficulty level by pressing Y. Oh, another thing I should point out is this game is interesting. When it first boots up, because I booted that off stream, it says, oh yo, do you want to play on easy difficulty? I'm like, no, I'm good. So let's go here. This is what we do the scenarios. I think 1 and 2 are in the demo. So we go here. We'll stick on normal difficulty. Just so if you don't know what a Warriors game is, living under some rock, so we can just see. And then we'll play for about 15 minutes, and then we'll jump back in later after we get past chapter 2. Try to show some content off that is not in the demo. That full longer stream will be up on Twitch.
来たぞ。あれを奪う。
結構な数だな。
だからこそ油断している。まさか俺たちに狙われているとは思うまい。
なるほど。
普通のやり方ではランスに飲まれるだけだからな。マタザは負けると思うか？
聞くなよ。
Prosumer never loses.
俺はお前を信じるだけだ。
Yeah, you know, I know the weebs in the community will be like, yo, no, we always take subtitles over dubs, right? But for a game like this, if you don't speak the language, like they do a lot of back and forth talking while you're fighting, so you literally can't read the text. So for games like this, is kind of important, but they didn't go with it here.
そのような情勢下で一人の若者が元服を果たす織田信長である。
Remember that Street Fighter 4 style? I'm getting like loads of like getting that kind of vibe from these cutscenes. Street Fighter used this in the cutscenes as well, right? 4.
父の後を継ぎ織田家当主となった後も信長の素行が改まることはなく、家中の者たちは頭を悩ませ続けた。そんな中、駿河の大大名今川義元が三河の小大名の嫡子徳川家康を人質とすべく護送の兵を派遣する。天下に最も近いと言われる義元の動きに誰もが静観を決め込む中、ただ一人信長だけが動いた。わずかな手勢のみを率いて城を飛び出した信長は家康を奪取すべく今川軍を吸収したのである。信長編第一章。
Chapter 1 Before the Dawn. Let's go.
今川吸収。
Yeah, so the basis of these games is you pick a character and then you use that character to like mow down like hundreds of enemies. And you know, don't take this as like a Ghost of Tsushima or that kind of, right? It's just like there's a ton of enemies and let's go crazy on screen. For each scenario, you will select a playable character. At the beginning, you can only play as Nobunaga. However, as the story continues, the number of characters you will be able to choose from will increase. In some scenarios, you will only be able to select from a fixed set of characters. And again, yeah, that's I've heard like for the hardcore Warriors fans, that is like the one criticism this end. I'm not a hardcore Warriors fan. I think I've played a few. I should quickly go back a bit. Like my what is my past with this series. Like, I think I've played a few demos of the few games, and maybe I played one of the earlier ones. Not enough where I can remember anything. I might have played it at a friend's house, so I'm not like not hardcore into one of these games. For me, it was like, oh wait, we haven't had a Warriors game in like 5 years. This might be the perfect jumping in point for me to see what's going on with this series, because I haven't played these in ages. So that's why I'm coming to this. I think a lot of people would have probably came into this from the Zelda and Hyrule Warriors, right? Because of the IP of that. It's easier, and because the Switch is sold like crazy. So it'll be easier for people to, like, you know, pick these games up. Not easier, I mean, like, the IP is more recognizable, right? So it probably sold better. At the prepare for battle screen, you can view the details about the upcoming battle. After checking the victory conditions, defeat conditions, and location of officers, select begin battle to start scenario. All right, that's where Nobunaga is gonna be. What's in settings? That's just settings. Equipment still locked. Victory conditions. Okay, he's defeated. Defeat conditions. Nobunaga is defeated. Reaches the escape point. Okay. We just jump in. Alright, begin battle. Go. One of the greatest ever of the Sengoku era. Whoa, that was a quick load. Alright. And then... And yeah, this is what you do. You mow down... perform attack using the following commands. Normal attack, execute to execute a basic attack. Press repeatedly to perform consecutive, I'm assuming that says combos. Press Y after a normal attack to follow up and with one powerful linked attack. The attack changes depending on how many normal attack is linked. Press Y to attack enemies with a wide area while moving at a high speed. During a hyper attack, press X to unleash a normal attack. Combine normal and hyper attacks to effectively destroy enemies. So, you know, performance-wise, it seems like it's a solid 60, but like, you know, there, like, if you look like over there in the background, like there is shimmer everywhere. So that's why I was like, I wonder what resolution this is. It could, like, the output buffer frame could be high resolution, right? But maybe it's textures or not. So like it has kind of a muddy look because of that. Defeat enemy troops. Press X followed by Y. The battle situation will change dramatically as new objectives are issued. Clear objectives to turn the tide of battle in your favor and then and earn rewards and XP. I'm going to defend the gate. See what I mean now? You gotta keep an eye on what they're saying. And it tells you like what to do and where to go. All right, let's go. Hyper attack. Press Y then. Alright, so we got an attack to jump. What's this health? If you look at the map, most of it is like you don't have to clear every single enemy in every section. Is a weapon with a wide range and a great attack strength, especially effective against crowds. It can take down scores of enemies with a single slice, jump straight into groups of enemies with the hyper attack, then use a wide-ranging power attack to wipe them all out. And each character obviously has, you know, different attack styles and attack patterns. That's mainly why you would change it. Alright, objective, defeat. Okay. Let's go this way. There's a block button. When the Muso gauge is at least partially full, press B to consume gauge and unleash a special attack that deals heavy damage to surrounding enemies. If your health gauge is red, you will trigger the even more powerful true Muso attack. Alright, let's try it. Alright, see? Not a star at all. But, you know, everything looks
今川の本体
Soft.
が現れた
I'm not even saying like artistically soft. It looks like, oh, I'm not sure what the resolution is. I know the resolution for the last game when they brought out the series 1X patch was like 1440p, but even then it was hitting like 30, right? So I wonder if they thought, all right, well, this is a last gen game. They haven't focused this on next gen, and they aim for a lower resolution just so they can get that 60 out, even though it's probably in some back compat plus mode. I did again try to do some research to see like what's going on and what resolution and stuff, but there was like not information out there at all. And again, because this came out today. All right, there's a lock on, so we got to defeat. I've seen people say they played the demo and they wasn't really down with it. Oh, there's a button that can call in a mount. Should have. Don't you be stabbing my horse. Then people are recommending that you play past the first like level or two until you get to unlock more of the characters, because people are saying the main character you use may not be the most interesting. From what I played with it, like a couple minutes off stream, my first major thing is, because I haven't played a Warriors game in the longest time, it's just like feel. I'm not getting like, there's vibration and everything, but like your hits don't, I know it's not that type of game, but for, like your hits don't really have enough impact and stuff. And it's kind of meant to be like that, right? Everything is cannon fodder. You're just meant to be. Uh-oh. What's the new objective? Defeat. All right. In addition to soldiers, you will encounter much tougher officers on the battlefield. Make good use of block, camera movement, and various kinds of attacks to take them down. Block. Press and hold LB to protect yourself against frontal attacks. Perfect blocks. Execute a perfect block by pressing. Oh no, LB right when the enemy is about to attack. The enemy will lose their balance, giving you a chance to strike. We got parries in this. A camera. Use the right stick to freely move the camera and survey the battlefield. Lock on. We've also been doing that. Pressing R to keep the nearest officer in the center of the screen. Use that to switch between targets. Yeah, so tracking and stuff, it tracks well when you're locked on anyway. But it's just, you know, like you're hitting characters and they don't even feel like they're there. You feel like you're hitting thin air. I don't know how many people are going to be concerned by that because it's a Warriors game. But like, if you don't play Warriors games, just so you know, like it's not that type of game. Another one bites the dust. Your characters earn EXP by defeating enemies. When a character's EXP reaches a certain amount, their level will increase. Leveling up rewards you with various bonuses, enhanced abilities, new attacks. That's why I want to show off a bit later on in the game. All right, where's the other officer that I gotta? Oh, it wants me to. All right, you out here. You think this is a teaching moment? All right, okay, fine. Cleared. While we're waiting, we've got to go get help. All right, defeat Senna and Hanzo to prevent Nobunaga, Oda, and from being taken out. All right, so is it going to show us how to get onto the horse now? I know how to get onto the horse, just so you know. For the people watching the video, there's not. If you press left trigger, the horse shows up, and then you can like quickly get on your mount. And then there's mount attacks. And you can even do your like, you know, your Muso attack while you're on your horse to be like, get out of here, let me show you the solid frame rate. And then you can get off your horse, get off the horse, come on, make a good entrance. Switching minimap. Ooh, I did that. That wasn't a tutorial, press that. Switching minimaps. To conquer the battlefield, press L. Use the area map to view the entire battlefield and switch to pinpoint map to check your character's surroundings. Depending on the battle situation, the map may temporarily switch to the area map. See, like this. Zoom into a section or... Alright, where is this? Where are you? Where? Oh, is this what we're doing? Back attacks? My power is unstoppable. Don't say that. He might get me to do a parry, and you know how bad I am with those. Oh, 2v1? Is this what we're doing? Get right. How rude? I'm sorry. Now is not the time to talk about chivalry. All right, what's next? What's next? Now we should be able to keep moving ahead. Call horse, press A or LT when near a horse, and hold LT to call horse. I already learned it, but sure. Alright, where we going? Where we going? Where we going? I should have been reading what they said. See what I mean? Like, I'm focusing on the game and I totally missed that bit of story. I have no idea what it wants us to do. Bonus objective. Defeat. Okay. Well, I was already here. When certain conditions are met during battle, there is a chance that the bonus objective will pop up. Complete bonus objectives to gain additional rewards and weapons. Why didn't you say that first? Wait, did I lose lock-on? Where'd he go? I can't imagine anything worse than having a give up your hostage and become a pawn. Only if I knew what the hell they were talking about, because I wasn't paying attention to the story. Because I was too busy slashing fools. I defeated 600 foes. All before breakfast.
お前のような者がそばにいるから兄上は平気で無茶をするのだろうな。
いやいや、信長様が無茶すんのは出来のいい弟が助けてくれるからだろ。
It's time for a horsey power. That's right, I said horsey power. Alright, where are we going? Let me lend some aid here, and then we'll go pursue. Now who's the grateful? You told us that a while ago. Let me just help out the homies before I go face the boss. Okay, rage mode. When spirit gauge is completely full, press right trigger to greatly boost your abilities, including attack, strength, and sorry, I got an email. When spirit gauge is completely full, press right trigger to greatly boost your abilities, including attack, strength, and speed. The gauge will slowly deplete once activated, and when completely empty, rage mode will finish. After activating, press right trigger to end rage mode at any time. Muso Frenzy attack. Press B while in rage mode to unleash extremely powerful Muso Frenzy attack. Activating a Muso Frenzy attack will end rage mode. Alright, before we do that though, the game unlocks new bars on us. Alright, I'm in rage mode. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, I do like that. That was pretty cool. In the business, we refer to that as corner trapped. I've lost, I will humbly follow you. Alright, do we get a new ally? Victory! And basically, that's the basis of the game. That's the kind of maps you get, and then you go to different areas of the map to complete objective, and you mow down fools, and then story. And then you get new characters, and then you could do it over again with new characters and new abilities. From the forces that would decide to keep as a hostile. Okay. Alright, let this bit play out, and then what we'll do, we'll probably come back after like an hour so we can see past the demo stuff. And then we can check out what it unlocks and where it goes. Again, full playthrough will be up on Twitch. Did me or does Nobunaga seem boisterous in this? See the shimmer on his hair? This can't, obviously because of the FPS stuff, this can't be the standard Xbox One version, right? I would really like to know what resolution this is. Again, that just could be bad anti-aliasing, right? Maybe it is high res. Again, I'm only playing on 1080p screen, and I got it's going out at 720p for the stream, so that's why I can't check this. Capture card and all that. I'll keep it low res on mine.
そう言うな勝家。兄上のやりようは万有にも見えるが、その実、賞賛あればこそ仕掛けているのだ。
さすが信行だ。信長様のことがよく分かってるじゃねえか。
言葉に気をつけろとし。信行様だ。何度も言わせんじゃねえ。
幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。私のことは呼び捨てで構わないさ。
Lip sync could use
そ
someone.
れよりまたさ、こたびは苦労をかけたな。これからも兄上のことをそばで助けて差し上げてくれ。
ああ、任せとけって。この槍の又座がいる限り、誰にも信長様を撃たせねえからよ。
Alright, do we get to use the mighty spear? Because, you know.
そいつは頼もしいこった。
I do like the new art style though. It looks cool. Alright, cleared. And the trophy. SSA high combo count. Why did I get S for that? What are you talking about here? You will receive an evolution after each scenario. Evaluation, sorry, even. Reflecting how well you did in battle. The amount of gold, EXP, and skill points you receive will change depending on your evaluation. Aim for S rank in every battle to boost your rewards. Alright, this is what you give me? What'd you give me? New sword, level 3. Oh, okay. A lot of new swords. You have acquired a weapon that can be equipped to a character. Equipped weapons can be changed at the equipment menu on the prepare for battle screen. Weapon. Oh, why does that look like a loot box? Weapons can be obtained not only by defeating enemies but also by destroying bamboo boxes on the battlefield called loot boxes. Is that what I translate to? The variety of the weapons you can obtain from the dependent on your chosen game difficulty level and the number of scenarios cleared. Oh, that's interesting. Again, it's in game. There's no currency thing. I'm just memeing. View skills. All right, before we cut away, I just want to see if it shows us anything else. Okay, welcome to my castle. When you clear a scenario, you will return to your base. This castle, at my castle, you'll become able to undertake various activities as you progress through the story. First of all, select march to continue with the story. I mean, there's a dojo, there's a blacksmith, there's a shop, and there's a stable. And again, there's settings. If we go here and it's just continue with story. All right, so yeah, for the YouTube video, so this doesn't go on forever. We've been playing for about half an hour. We'll come back in a little while, probably after, like, I'm assuming it was 2 chapters for the demo, right? So after the demo stuff, and longer video will be up on Twitch. If you want to see the full playthrough, and there'll be a link to that in the description. We'll be right back. Alright, at the equipment menu, you can change equipment, weapons, and ultimate skills. You view your character's abilities. Be sure to prepare for... Okay. Now we unlock the equipment menu. Alright. What we got? Change equipment. I mean, did it order... Not upgradable. Oh. This has resolve, this has earth, this has attack and wind. Range and mastery. Display equipment, hold on. Display equipped character, view skill. Like this one, I'm assuming. Okay. And then skills. Let's go here. An ultimate skill is a powerful attack that consumes the gauge during battle. Up to 4 different types can be equipped. Each ultimate skill differs in attack strength, range, and the kind of enemy unit is most effective against. Rock, paper, scissors out here. Experiment with different skills to see which ones are best suited to each battle and your own style of warfare. You mean the press button style? Using an ultimate skill that is especially effective against a particular enemy unit has various advantages, including greatly increasing the damage dealt, shortening the skill's cooldown time, and earning you additional rewards upon defeating the enemy. You can check the enemy units that will appear in the battlefield at the prepare for battle screen. You will acquire new ultimate skills as you upgrade your character and weapons. So here, and what can we equip? Elm Spirit, Pride, Self-Defense, Acceleration, Recuperation, and Pulse. Draw in surrounding enemies and dash forward at high speed. Hold down the button to increase the distance. Refill the Musuo gauge. Right, we want that. Shouldn't we, like, Helm Splitter? Leap into the air and thrust into the earth, dealing damage to enemies with a wide range. And then here, increase your attack strength. We don't need defense. We don't need speed. We need that. And then the last one is get to enemies quicker. All right, fine. As you can see, we went very attacking. Still early missions, right? So I'm assuming you shouldn't worry too much about, you know, rock, paper, scissors stuff. Normal attack, power attack, hyper attack, mounted attack, dash attack. Okay, that's what we got here for the moment. Officer training is still locked. And if we go all officers, it probably tells us the type of units though, right? Oh, that's our units? No, and that's enemy units. Enemy units, it looks like shielded and archer. All right, go. There will be some special enemies against whom normal attacks and hyper attacks are ineffective. When you encounter such enemies, try attacking with your ultimate skill. Defeat. Okay. Alright, the strength up to increase that, and then there's pull enemies toward me. Yeah, now talk to me about your shield. Enemy troops will emerge from the enemy barracks. To stop new enemies from appearing, defeat the barracks captain and capture the barracks. Once you have captured the barracks, all allied soldiers will begin to appear. Alright, where are the barracks? Did I miss that last shot? Alright, no. That away to the barracks. I'm a horse, or like I like to say, horsey. Let's go here. Capture the central garrison.
足がかりとする砦を確保できたようだな。
あの男非凡の将か誠のうつけか。推し量るならば今が好機。
I see you, Barks Captain. Oh, why are you running out here? Is this what we're doing? Why are you running? Oh, cutscene? All right. I'm liking the new art style.
斎藤家家臣明智十兵衛光秀と申す。いいさ。
Uh-oh, one in one trap. Place your... Oh, he didn't even let him finish his sentence.
お止めたか。
うさほうな。
この石頭は
このうつけは
俺が切る。
Huh, does it change? All right, hold on. Defeat. Okay.
そのうつけた戦ぶり織田家当主信長殿とお見受けするが。
まだ名乗りにこだわるか石頭。いかにも俺が織田信長だ。
相手はあの斎藤道
Here,
さん。
let me tell you
しかし
about...
兄上ならばきっと。
油断は禁物でございますお若。信長様を過信して命を縮めることなきよう。
無礼ながら一旦
The
引かせて。
concentration was real. Oh, he's temporarily withdrawing? He didn't even... Okay, is this what we're doing out here?
腕は立つようだが妙なやつよ。
織田本陣を攻撃せよ。うつけ殿に兵法というものを教えてやれ。
まずい。斎藤勢を抑えきれる。斎藤勢が押してきている。このままでは本陣を
Yeah, when they're talking, I gotta remember to literally just
東西から同時に敵が。一方だけでも私が何とかしなければ。
all right, we gotta get on my horse
信行はあちらに。
and
ならばもう一方の敵は俺たちが止めるぞ。
my castle contains several buildings where you can upgrade your character and prepare for battle. At each building, you can do the following. The dojo, equip weapons and train your officers. The blacksmith, affix, upgrade and remove weapon skills. The shop, purchase item skills, gems and weapons. The stable, purchase and level up mounts. Increasing the building level of each building will upgrade various facilities. Progressing through the story will make it possible to unlock new buildings and upgrade buildings. You've unlocked dojo. At the dojo, you can train your officers. Let's build a unshakable force.
今日はいかがなさいますか。
Okay. At the dojo, you can do the following: officer training, acquire new skills and enhance abilities, change equipment, change out currently equipped weapons, ultimate skills, mounts, and items. Character info: view your character's abilities. Increase dojo building level will increasing the dojo's building level will make it possible to further upgrade the characters. Okay. So we saw change equipment, and this is just can't upgrade right now. All right, what's in officer training? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 37. Does that mean there's 37 characters here? I mean, seems like a good guess, right? Skill points earned in battle can be used to acquire new skills. There are some skills that cannot be acquired until certain requirements are met, while some skills will double in effect if certain requirements are met. Some skills can be freely removed after being acquired. Panels with a key icon can be acquired after certain conditions are met. Large size panels have double the effect when a specific skill is acquired. I see Sphere Grid. You've obtained 10 skill points. Why not use your points to acquire a new skill? Okay. So what is this? Resurrection points used. Heavy hitter. That's what I want. So I'm assuming I have this already. Oh no, I don't. All right, so I gotta. Okay. I've not met the requirements though. Nobunaga is level 10 or higher. Okay. Speed. Increase. Okay. Actually, we insufficient points. Okay, we can't do anything else. Okay, so we got more. We got increased damage, increased health. Okay, and then we want that, and then we probably want to go to that. All right, that makes sense. Training. Stock EXP earned in battle can be distributed among your characters to increase their level. The amount of stock EXP earned depending on your rank and level evaluation. Oh, maybe this means that like so you can level up other characters that you're not using. Oh, hold on. Allocate EXP, raise one level, allocate maximum amount. Sure. You have reached level 7. Some new attack moves have been unlocked. Okay. Increase weapon mastery. Stock weapon mastery earned in battle can be distributed among your characters to raise their weapon mastery rank. A higher weapon mastery rank will allow you to equip stronger weapons. You acquired... Was that 10,000? Stock weapon mastery. Why not use it to upgrade some of your officers? Oh, do I change the weapon first? Weapon type. Huh, maybe before I do that, hold on. I should change equipment just to make sure. Let's go here. I don't know if it's per blade type or per weapon. Okay, maybe that's just for the Odachi. What do we get here? I'm sure I got something that said special earlier on. Wind, expert, gluttony, fire. Oh, that's not where we wanted to go. We wanted to go officer training here, increase weapon mastery here. Euphoria, vitality, principles of war. Okay. All right, there's loads of stuff on the outset that makes it like not just go into battle and kill hundreds of enemies, right? This whole side stuff. All right, you've unlocked the blacksmith. At the blacksmith, you can upgrade your weapon and let's forge a mighty weapon. Let's go. At the blacksmith, you can do the following: upgrade weapon, affix skills to your weapon, upgrade affixed skills Dismantle weapons. Remove. We need to dismantle a lot of those weapons. Craft weapons. Use a weapon as a base to craft a weapon. Increase the blacksmith building level. Unlock weapon crafter. All right. You obtain a rift blade, attack +1, and 500 gold. Why don't you upgrade your weapons to... Okay. Sure. Why don't I? Upgrade weapon. Skill gems acquired in battle can be used to affix skills to weapons. You can affix a skill to a weapon or upgrade an affixed skill from the upgrade weapon menu. Skill gems can be removed at the dismantle weapon shop. Okay, as long as they can be removed. Equipping and upgrading skills to a certain level will raise the weapon rank. A weapon cannot be equipped to a character if its weapon rank exceeds the character's weapon mastery rank. Wait, say again. A weapon cannot be equipped to a character if its weapon rank exceeds the character's weapon. Okay, I got that. Makes sense. So if the weapon's level is too high for my character level, you can raise a character's weapon mastery rank by equipping the weapon and using it in battle, or using stock weapon mastery from the dojo or the equipment menu before battle. Increasing the dojo level will allow you to further erase character's weapon mastery. Okay. I guess we gotta see what weapons we got first. Attack on fire, right? Is if we click this, increase the attack strength, inflicts continuous damage on enemies by envelop them in flames. Should we? Oh, that takes gold as well. I mean, stingy streamer. All right, should we go for demo purposes? For demo purposes. Okay. And then, all right, let's dismantle. At the dismantle weapon menu, you can remove skills affixed to weapons and receive skill gems in return. You will also receive gold based on the value of dismantle. Dismantle weapons will be destroyed. You don't say. All right, that's like nothing, right? So we might as well. Wait, how'd you dismantle? Oh, then you gotta confirm. All right, so you can do multiple weapons at once. Wind, spirit. Oh, wow, we can do that fire. You know, we're gonna make mistakes here. Let's just do a few. I mean, vitality and gluttony. Do we really need that though? Range and mastery, sure. Frost. Or you know what? We're doing everything. All right, we keep the wind. You never know. And the expert. All right, confirm. Oh, yes. And then we got loads of skill gems. All right, I got it. Okay, so what we left with? Fire. We are left with attack on wind and attack on fire. And if we go back here, crafting, upgrading is locked. Thanks, video game. So if we go here now, we can only increase, but we can't. There's like a lot of gem slots here, right? But maybe this weapon only has 2 or is locked. Like if you're gonna unlock the blacksmith, like unlock everything. Co-op to play has been unlocked. Maybe that's co-op. Co-op to play, 2 players playing, available both offline and online. Offline co-op to play can be entered from the select scenario screen. Online, you can switch to co-op to play. My castle, some scenarios in Musa mode cannot be played in co-op mode. All right, that makes sense. Like, you know, like this game, like we've been playing for what? Like almost an hour and a half now. Like, come on, you gotta keep me interested. Don't lock this away so much so slow. In some Musa mode battles, you are able to control 2 characters. Select switch character during battle to switch between characters. Gain the upper hand by switching things up on your enemy at just the right moment. All right, so fine, you get to change characters. Main. All right, I gotta use the because you know, and then let's go him because I'm bored of. Even though I leveled the shit out of him, but you know.
信長殿。
光秀、息災のようだな。援軍はお前たちだけか。
いえ、義達様もすでに着陣しておりまする。我らはその名代としてご挨拶に伺った次第。
で、あるか。義達が俺のために働くとは思えんが、明智勢は頼りにさせてもらうぞ。
あ、先日の比例を償うには不足だろうが、力を尽くして戦わせてもらおう。
いよいよ今川との戦か。半蔵、平八、我々は勝てるだろうか。
さて、比嘉の兵力差を踏まえれば、身の兵を加えたところで
40%? Bro, what are you talking about? Bro, streamer is handling the controller.
俺がいるんだ。臆することねえぞ、竹千代。おい、信長様はもう動いたぞ。俺もすぐに出る。お前らも急げ。
いつの間に出遅れるなど部門の恥だ。みんな行くぞ。
Lateness does not benefit. All right, chat. Pretend like he you know what he's talking about, okay? Sometime you late. Okay, sometimes you're just late, chat. Like, what are you talking about?
信長様は北回りで進んでるはずだ。俺たちは南から今川本陣を目指すぞ。
Uh-oh.
俺より先には進ませる。
Change commands. Press up to issue commands to inactive player characters in order to control their actions. When the character reaches a specified location or defeats a target enemy, they will act in accordance with the chosen command. Free. Attack nearby enemies. Wait. Hold current position. The bow is ideal for medium and long range combat. Take advantage of its ability and fire multiple arrows at once to clear crowds and enemies afar with a host of attacks upon you, including explosive arrows, attacks from higher. Okay. What should his target be? Make his... Okay. Wait, I thought he was saying that I couldn't control him. Because if that's the case, I didn't want to be the range. I feel like this is a game where you want to be the... Wow, also freaking Nobunaga married up out here, chat, you know what I'm saying?
終わりのうつけはあそこか。俺、きつく急を据えてやると。
あれは吉本が自ら出張ってきたのか。
おじさま、お待ちしておりましたわ。
勝利条件変更。敵に突破されようと
Okay, she does a lot of damage though.
恐れ入ったが、さあ、とっとと先に進もうぜ。開門。
Oh no, sorry, that was... I didn't want to call horse right now.
と生意気。来るなら来たらいいわ。逃げも隠れもしないわよ。
開門。
信長か。勝てもせぬ戦を起こすとは評判通りのうつけぶりよの。
お前が義元だな。人を見下すその態度。
Oh, that's okay. 4 and then Y is a good one. Sorry, I'm just learning the moves of this character. All right, where are we going? We gotta go. Wait, we gotta go that.
戦力を見誤ったか。
That away?
慢心しておったか。
Uh-oh, struggle is real. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Finally. Sorry, I'm late. Trying to figure out the controls.
無念だが引くほかあるまい。
あんたマムシの娘でしょ。うつけに嫁いだばかりに苦労するわね。苦労？どうかしらね。どこにいようと私は役目を果たすだけ。
Oh, I should use some of our abilities in that.
かわいそうだけどもっと苦労させてあげる。これで終わり。
You the best. Oh, doesn't that remind you of Final Fantasy, like kind of like Shiva's ability a little bit?
おじさまには絶対にかなわないんだから。開門。
信長様、すぐに火星に行くぞ。
Oh, wait, over already? Oh shit, Nobunaga's getting his ass whipped. No, not like this. Oh no, there goes sword. Oh.
控えよ、ゲロ。世は東海の覇者。いずれは天下の覇者にもなろう。
Wait, I don't know if this is like this is scripted or did I mess up? I'm just saying I was learning a new character, okay? That's my excuse.
力なき者は力ある者に従うが道理。それがわからぬほどのうつけならば、この左文字に切られるがよい。
これ以上の戦は厳しいようだ。次は必ず勝つ。
All troops retreat? Yo, I don't know if I messed this up. Okay, maybe this was scripted. Where is he?
たやすく逃げられると思うでないわ。
今川本陣から迂回して逃れるほかないか。信長め、火星に来てやったというのに尻尾を巻いて逃げ出すのが情けね
え。今川勢の強さは侮れません。どうかご油断なきよう。
やはり無謀だったな。戻ったら兄上を諌めなくてもな。
信長、お主はここで撃たれるのだ。
吉本め、俺がここを通るように仕向けたのはこういうわけか。
行くぞ、織田勢を踏み潰せ。
Oh wow, that's actually a dope ability, and also did all that while he was in the sky, so you know, very useful.
耐えきれん。聞かせてもらう。
お見事と申し上げておきましょ
Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid.
お前を待っていたぞ、機長。開門。
これで終わり。
よし、これで退路が開けたぞ。
織田の者どもを追い詰めよう。
またも敵の増援か。さすがは吉本。ここ
Bro,
まで用意しようと
Nobunaga is absolutely winging it.
今川は確かに強い。だからこそ倒しがいがある。
負け戦でも信長殿は望みを捨てぬどころか闘志を新たにしている。強い個人だ。
楽になりなさい。
聞かせていただこう。いつも選ぶってるだけあんじゃねえか。
Sorry, chat, about the lack of talking. Actually concentrating right now.
蝶の一年、侮らないで。蝶の一年、侮らないで。
Where is he? Nope. I'm out here flying over here, and he's wow. Look at my chain. Damn. Dead.
耐えきれん。聞かせてもらう。
こりゃお見事ですな。
All right, where there.
競うぞ。
Oh, the crew's here now.
急ぎ敵の退路を立て。終わりのゲストも生かして返すな。ムヌラ、この力逃げられると思うな。
まだ邪魔立てするか。
Her combo ranks up so high, so quick is ridiculous.
皆の者、あとは良きに計らえ。
我が不明恥じるばかり。
Ow. Oh no. Okay, wow, that hurt. Hold on. Are you gonna make me use my special out here? Still not dead. Okay, I might have. Did you drop any health? Like, action. Okay.
いつも選ぶってるだけあんじゃねえか。
織田の背後をつくぞ。かかれ。
兄上、この家康がお守りいたします。
Bonus objective. Must defeat the enemy troops surrounding the retreat point in order to assist the allies' retreat. I mean, I'm about to die out here, okay? I can't assist nobody at the moment. Where?
私はここで敵を食い止めます。その間に兄上はお逃げください。
なんとか戦場を脱したが、味方の被害も甚大のようだ。これが今川義元の強さ。いずれ必ずその上を行ってやる。
Spawn trapped. Alright, we should probably go back. Like, either I'm thinking I failed the mission and like...
よし、この乱世、私に何ができるのか。
Have a look. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, is that same mission? Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure how you complete this mission. I gotta double check that. Maybe I might have issued some commands wrong and that's why I failed it. I have a feeling. I mean, at least on this mission, it did show you like other characters, right? And how to use them and how it changes up. So that archer girl seems kind of fun. She hits hard, right? But like you gotta do range attacks. And obviously you got the spear attack here. So like 3 new characters here, which does change it up. Yeah, I think the main character might be a little bit bland, Nobunaga. But like most of the story revolves around him, I'm assuming at this point, right? Or maybe like when you get later on, it like hopefully it opens out and you could just play as who you want. So like what have we got now? Like we got the issue commands. We've got our like hold RB to use different abilities, which is cool. And then we've got the, you know, when I go back into the main menu, I'll show you that we've got the whole open up dojo and like power up our weapons. It's got like an upgrade tree for our character, kind of like a sphere grid, like I was showing earlier on. So it does add some depth to the gameplay, right? It's just not press 2 buttons, and it is alluding to that. Oh, we can learn new like supers or ultras, whatever rages, whatever you want to call them, right? So like it does open out a bit. It is not just like press a button. And it's weird, like obviously there's gonna be a short version over up for YouTube, but like I was just zoning out and just like like chopping down enemies. I'm kind of getting the allure of these games, you know. I still think I would like a little bit more feedback on the attacks for me personally, because I do like to play those games that like have a little bit more feel. But I also totally understand that this ain't that game, right? So that's a me thing. So I do like the art style they have here, and I suppose if you're looking at the hardcore Warriors community, they were complaining a little bit about, you know, there's not as much characters. But again, I'm coming into this kind of from like a new perspective, right? So for a first-time player or a player who hasn't picked this up in ages, this will totally suffice for me, right? Like having 5 characters here would probably be enough for me, but there's like 30 something, right? So that's like more of a hardcore. I get those are totally valid criticisms, but I'm looking at this from a perspective of, oh, I've just picked this up and I'm playing this. So yeah, the RB commands, you got like you know, your B command to charge, and then your rage. And if we just quickly go back out into we go back to my castle here. Like obviously we still haven't unlocked the shop, but that's like where the weapon stuff is going to be, and the stable stuff. That's one, and I wish the beginning would be a little bit quicker, because even when I was checking out preview stuff of people who playing the demo, it was like, oh, get to a certain mission and then it opens out and then it gets fun. So, you know, maybe like pacing stuff in the beginning, but, you know, officer training here, you can see the characters here, and then like, you know, you can acquire new skills. You can level up individually. Like I'm assuming you could save your points, right? So you can level up other characters, because if you have a favorite character you want to use, and obviously everybody has individual different weapons. And if we go blacksmith, here's where we can dismantle. I've dismantled loads of weapons, and the upgrade your weapons as well. It's not, I haven't unlocked any of the other characters yet. I can only use those characters in certain missions, because we've been playing for like what, 3 hours, and like, you know, we haven't unlocked any of that stuff yet. The only chance we've had to use other characters is, oh, this mission gives you a set character to use, and you can see your crafting stuff there as well. So yeah, I'm enjoying the art style, and I think I'm getting the, oh, I get why this is, you know, people zone out and play these now. Performance wise, it has been solid. They're playing on next gen Xbox Series X. I would like to see some like people who do technical tests to see what the resolution is, because I am seeing shimmering and there isn't like native next gen version. So I have a feeling this might be like the back compat plus version, you know. So that's why it runs better. But yeah, it was like I did have the option to probably check out on the Switch, but I heard that was 30 FPS, and I was like, oh, I haven't played a Warriors game in ages. There's gonna be a lot of enemies on screen. Let's see what solid, stable 60 FPS feels like. In that regards, it felt great. So yeah, maybe if this is your first Warriors game you're playing, this might be a great jumping in point for you. If you're like a hardcore, then, you know, then the art style, you'll probably come to this for the art style and stuff, because I'm assuming they retell these stories, right? Or is the story from a different perspective of different characters, but they have cut that down. Like maybe because of the art style and everything they was going for, they had to narrow the focus down of this a bit. So maybe if you're like a hardcore player coming to these, then that might be something for you to consider. But like for me, I was having fun with this. So there you have it. I feel like that was a perfect place to call it for a first look here. Once again, we are playing Xbox Series X. Keep in mind this is a review copy provided by the publisher. Short version will be going up on YouTube. Long version will be going up on Twitch. If you're interested in the long version, there'll be links in the description. Don't forget, we stream a couple times a week over on Twitch. We've got a community Discord, and I post on Twitter all the time. You should totally come check us out there. All that information will be in the description. Other than that, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. You enjoying this art style? You were expert in the Warriors games, and you know you preferred more characters. That'd be kind of interesting to hear feedback on this. You know, because I'm not the most expert at this the Warriors games, so I'm not too sure. Other than that though, if you like the video, drop a like, follow, subscribe depending on where you're watching, and turn those notification bells on so you do know when new videos drop. Other than that, we are gonna call it with this one tonight. Thank you for joining us. Much love. Peace.